They say a drunk driver who slammed into a power pole is the reason behind a power outage that left hundreds without power for about 10 hours overnight. The accident happening near the 4300 block of South Alameda near Robert. It was around 1:30 in the morning when police say a man driving a Jeep struck that power pole, splitting it in half, bringing down the lines. More than 1,200 customers lost power as crews with AEP shut down the street to repair the lines. The driver was charged with DWI.